What could it be? Aphrodite. There you go.
Love the Aphrodite pickup, mainly because Naja just has so much potential with this lineup. Early game, you've got the combination of Naja and the Scylla. We already saw it work in game number 1. Bacchus and
well,
Zeus.
look at this. Invasion from Titan. They're really switching things up here. Looking for the aggression on Cherio early. And Zashu, knowing it's a mage in the solo lane. There's a very weak one of that. Zashu will be first blood, and Repikas gets it.
That's exactly what Mike said earlier on. I mean, this is... Titan has to be aggressive.
Right. From Zeus, and then still the Will Weaver, but look at the pressure on the right-hand side.
We haven't seen... Yeah, there you go. Brodus picks up the kill onto Zashu. Repikas haven't left this lane.
Yeah.
Zashu away from solo in this blue buff. Mid lane prime under pressure, though.
This would be a huge call for London if they can get it.
Yeah, so there it is. Just a couple of hits out of Cherio. I mean, that's one of the downsides of Zeus. They land here. Neath is going to go on to Cherio. Meanwhile, Pretty Prime takes out Arrow. Cherio saved, and Shaggy Shane comes from the back and takes out Kanye Life up in the air.
Conspiracy. They may be able to get the Gold Fury off this, though.
They got to be fast.
But with these boys coming in here, they've got to be very careful.
25%. Absolutely have to leash it. Gold Fury now looking at Ataraxia. Smart play by London Conspiracy. And now they're looking for the kills. Pretty Prime taken out. Ataraxia looks at Cherio. But right now, Raxia relatively low. Solo lanes have made their rotations. Brodus single-handedly chasing down Shaggy Shane.
Single-handedly chasing him down with the help of Kanye now coming in too. He will fall down. But at the same time, we saw Zashu's impact keeping a Millsy alive there.
But that's all they really can do.
Flop down.
Now they're trying to make an aggressive play. Kanye Life undoubtedly going to... Well, I said undoubtedly going to fall.
They'll still get him.
Get help from the left side. Arrow picks up the kill onto the support. Now looking at Brodus, rotating in his Repikas. Brodus is in the air. Arrow is primed and ready. Down comes the ultimate. Not enough to take down the Jean Kui, but another crush, and there it is. Tie game.
Elsia turning this one around. Reppy gets a really good Eagles rally, but Millsy was ready with the blessing, followed by an abduct. Reppy will fall down here to the 4-man army. Look at the position of Zashu then. Went into tower range to body block and also throw out the damage.
London Conspiracy still trailing a little bit by way of gold, but able to tie up the kills.
They're looking for Arrow instead here, which I think is a good call too, but he's going to jump over the wall, and now Cherio, realizing the target he's really after, they're going to look for Bacchus.
Kanye Life comes down, ultimate out of Cherio hits, and Shaggy Shane from the left gets the basic. Up, down, out of the solo lane, or Repikas rather, and Shaggy Shane picks up the better half of a double kill. And with 5 players alive, London Conspiracy going to look directly at the Gold's Fury. Is the best of 5, of course.
Yeah, it's a gank on the right hand side. Zashu is in a world of hurt here. He won't get any support. This is the only time I've seen a Millsy not around to defend.
Yeah, there should be a kill.
They'll get a pick up.
That was huge. That was a great job by Reppy to notice that they didn't have vision. We were just talking about that. Yeah. No vision in the right side of the jungle for London.
That's what you want out of
aggression from Cherio again in mid. World Weaver force, and then they might look for Cherio here. Is going to be the pick, but Kepri's there, waiting in the wings to give the ultimate out. They're holding off though, Titan.
Early by Millsy there.
Yeah, a little bit early, but still popped by the Bologna. Repikas a little bit trigger happy, and because of that, Cherio waits out the Aegis. Ultimate still not going to hit, so Brodus takes out Cherio. Arrow answers back immediately, but so does Pretty Prime. It's a back and forth fight right now, 1-2 by way of Titan.
1-2 by way of Titan, but Conspiracy have 3 members there that can hold off this advance coming out from them. With Rama and Sir, there's enough power there to sustain.
They might come.
They're gonna mid. I do
have. Gonna sash me. Oh, you missed.
I got 3 on. I got 3 Nasha. Nasha. Nasha.
Nice.
Nasha dead.
I got Ram over here.
All right, be careful.
Rommel down.
Yeah, Kepri's kind of low.
Can you start gold again?
I can't. I need someone.
There's a large, almost month span of time. Watch out in the solo lane, though.
Once again for Zashu, they realize he's alone again. This is the pick that they've been looking for time again. He blocks the World Weaver, though, which is important, which means Kepri may get here just in time. I'm not so sure. No! Doves, not enough, but you saw how close Kepri was, and now Kepri could get caught.
And I think that we're used to seeing. Sure, when Maniac plays it, it's a Chalk. When Omega plays it, it's an Osiris. This time it's a Jean Kui, but that's what you expect out of your soul laner, and that's what Titan's been missing the entire season.
Oh, Arrow walks on the corner trying to go aggressive and almost gets picked by Rippy, jukes out the Iron Monster, and an in-hand from Prime brings him down.
Titan looks like a different team this time around, and I'm going to point to the solo lane.
Got to give a ton of credit to Brodus, yeah, absolutely.
A lot has to do with just, it's not even the play, it's just what he's doing and how he's impacting the game.
His pull will be on a shorter cooldown.
Aggression from Cherio again, looking for a pick on Repikas, who uses the beads. Great belly flop from Kanye, and there is the damage coming out, but the Zeusel isn't really hitting.
Intoxicate really didn't do much there. It was all Pretty Prime. Meanwhile, Zashu forced to use the ultimate, maybe a little bit preemptively. Cherio gets a huge chunk taken out of him, and Ataraxia is there to seal the deal. Kanye gets abducted underneath the tower. Up goes Rom. One shot's good, two shots good, but the third shot will miss, and Bacchus stays alive.
They do have sustain though, Conspiracy, so they can try and run this comp down a little bit.
Separating the teams.
Yeah,
so
I think if you're London, you still want to be a little patient.
Yeah, Titan definitely have an item lead in this situation, and they're going to play like it. Emilzy gets stunned out from a distance by way of the Hunter, forced to ultimate himself as Bacchus seals the deal on the kill. Brodus surrounded by 4 members on the other side. Pretty Prime takes out the support, and all 4 members of London Conspiracy pretty much chased away by Titan, and that's the lead. Sure, the ults were there, but the gold lead wasn't.
Chased away by
Titan.
Titan. That was chased away alone by Brodus. Now the team's going to re-engage from Titan, forcing them back again. The heals coming out. I'm a monster at the backside from Aero. Backflipped away from Ataraxia.
Hasn't been enough. We need to see a little bit more out of the jungler.
Well, aggression once again. Will weave it onto Emilzy. They're looking to try and burst that blessing, and they get it one more time. He may still go down because there's an Eagles rally on top of his head. Cherio switches targets quickly, looking for the Hammer Monster kill onto Brotus, but Brotus is very, very tanky, and I believe he even got the Aegis off there as well to get out of danger.
I don't like that target specifically chosen by London Conspiracy. Repicos turns around and takes out Cherio.
And everybody has health. The only target without health is the Neath.
Tell you, someone else who's not got health right now is Zashu. He could fall down here, and he will. Too Pretty Prime as well. Aero forced out of this engagement as well on the Scylla. Only Shaggy Shank here to defend. But with no minions coming in for now, Titan do retreat back. The gold fuel is still available to them.
It's not guaranteed.
Oh my
so
gosh,
you take the
Reppy.
gamble in game 3.
They're looking for Shaggy Shank and a big pick onto him here. Will we've already down, but Zashu is now here. Gets the link and the heal onto him. So 2 ults down for the side of Titan. Emilzy under pressure again as Cherio takes into the sky once more Brotus.
Kanye Life on the backside. Arrow takes out Brotus, but Pretty Prime and Kanye Life and Pretty Prime one more time. Answer with 3. Repicos seals it on 4. Zashu, the only one alive. He's dead. Titan looking at the Titan.
30 seconds.
That's game.
This could potentially be the game. Yeah, if they walk into the base now, it's a prime opportunity
They don't
for
have
them
much.
to do that.
They do have a few creeps. They should be able to end.
It's 30 plus seconds. That is absolutely game. Titan down 2. Still trying to stay alive right here. They're going to take one away from the people that have been, well, pretty much hurting them.
Well, here's the one thing as well that we saw about we mentioned this about Aphrodite for Zashu, right?
Yeah.
Into a Bacchus who can stop you using your ultimate as well with a big flop.